What is this? And uncommon in Canada for sure. Different assortment of dried fish you would not find.
But I guess in our countries we get it from here.
It's probably better. Like you probably get higher quality.
Samida.
Sounds good to me. And a little dessert.
So yeah, in Korea, everybody has an umbrella.
Okay.
But you know, like how we just put on jackets with like a hood. In the beginning, I thought it was annoying, but then I also realized it's for everybody else.
Oh.
It's like if you go to the subway, you're wet or like full of snow, and the person who is like, if the subway is really busy, yeah, it's not nice for the other person. Yeah, we're just gonna get an umbrella here. You can buy them everywhere.
Yeah. That's different too from the culture in Canada.
The first 3 umbrellas I bought, I lost them on the first day. Because I don't have the reflex to take my umbrella.
So you put it down and then...
Put it down and you just leave because you're not used to it.
Bad.
So how was the flight? It was your first flight ever, no?
First flight ever. I didn't realize how tired you could get from just sitting on the plane. Overall, it was like a very scary experience going like lift off and then come down was like, oh, that's a little sketchy. But I was like, oh man, here we go. And then like you see the speed on the chair because they let you know like how high they are and like how fast they're going on, like they have like an update.
Oh, right.
So I'm like, oh my God, we're going like 1,000 kilometers an hour. This is fast.
That is actually, yeah.
Coolest part though was the sea. Kind of, you could see before you come landing down to Korea is you see all the buildings and everything, and I was like, oh, that's
nice.
Pretty cool.
So what was your image about Korea before you came? Like obviously you did some research.
Yeah, I did a little bit.
What was the most different from what you expected?
How aggressive everybody drives down here, you know? I didn't really know if I would ever come here, so I guess I've never really looked into how the life would be here. Whatever came, I was ready for it.
Yeah, so now we're gonna go to just a food market to show you around a bit.
Check out the fresh seafood and stuff.
Yeah, but obviously all of this comes from the big seafood market.
So this is like the middleman of
yeah,
the
exactly.
Okay.
But there's all bunch of ingredients. Not everybody can go every day to the fish market. Yeah, and so since you're so interested in Korean ingredients, I brought you a present.
Oh.
So that's kim. Kim is like the seaweed leaf. That's a really premium one.
Okay.
And this also you can use as sam, the one that we had before.
Sam.
Yeah, like making this little wrap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Should I open this now?
You're gonna open it later.
Okay. And there's the frog. Again, I see the frog.
I've never saw this frog before in 4 years, yeah.
And
yeah, and now I'm gonna see it everywhere.
This is amazing.
So it's huge, but...
is that shell crab?
Yeah, exactly. They eat it with soy sauce, like soy sauce marinated crab in Korea. Very famous. And as you see, like even oysters, they're chucked already. That's the monkfish, that's what we're gonna do next
ugly,
week.
Very ugly.
That's the agui.
I've never cleaned one of those.
It's called agui Korean.
There's no signs to tell you.
No, but you probably know. Like that's daegu.
Oh, okay. Sea bass.
Yeah, it gives in different sizes.
What are these?
That's stingray.
Oh, okay. That's something I've never had either.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's really bad to clean though. Like they have these little hooks in the back and you just have all the fingers bloody if you don't take care in the beginning. Yeah. And you don't get much out of it as well.
Compared to like Canada, it's so open. You don't, usually it's in a building and...
Earlier the sauce with the kimchi?
Yeah.
Kalchi. That's the silver eel I told you about. Kalchi, yeah.
And so what do? Do they dry them?
I think it's just fermented. They're fermented, they make a sauce with it or paste. Yeah, and these are banchans, so that's side dishes.
This is all freshly made.
Instead of making mini fish. Yeah, and they salt it. It's a little bit chewy, it's tasty though.
And you just eat that alone?
You can just eat that. Soybean sprouts are salted.
It's my least favorite, but...
Yeah, this one is also, it's really tasty. It's fish cake.
Where, this one?
Yeah, and marinated in a spicy sauce.
Always spicy, always.
The spiciness is actually, it comes from a time, capsaicin, the molecule of spiciness, conserves things.
Let me get more stuff here.
Oh yeah, and that's like dry stuff.
What is this?
Oh, that's going to become soy sauce.
Oh, is that soybeans?
That's soybeans, they're fermenting it, yeah.
It's not fermenting right now, though. It's so cold.
No, I mean, like, they just let it sit for a while. Yeah, but a bunch of time, yeah.
Wow.
Dry stuff, they use it for soups.
Oh, okay,
so to salt soups, it's to give another layer of taste.
MSG, essentially, natural MSG almost.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, you can kind of get it in Canada.
Yeah, it just makes it very shelf stable.
Yeah, totally.
Dried, salted fish, it has been at least eaten in a bar.
You just snack on that.
Just snack on it. It's a bit chewy, but it's salty. People like it with beer.
Beer, of course.
Yeah.
And same thing in Canada. We love our salty snacks,
really?
Peanuts or anything, you know. Yeah. Not nearly as available as you would get it here. Like, you wouldn't even find this whole tray of stuff, like all these different assortment of dried fish you would not find. More common here and uncommon in Canada for sure.
So they make like basic stocks with that.
Oh.
So basically they would cook these kind of shrimps with dashi, like this Korean seaweed, and then you have your base. And then you put all your ingredients in and you cook it. Oh yeah, so this is dashima. They cook it together with them.
And is it any different?
But I guess in our countries we get it from here.
Probably better. Like you probably get higher quality.
Oh, they just have way more choices.
Yeah.
In different, yeah. And so you know that New Year's is coming up. And so the other big one is Thanksgiving in September, and they always eat boiled chestnuts.
Really?
So now for the New Year's, they're gonna eat like rice cake soup.
Yeah, in Canada it's turkey. Turkey and ham all day.
No, this is persimmon. Persimmon, and they dry it to make it shelf stable. Fresh ones are nice though as well.
I've heard about this before I came actually. There's restaurants that hang it in their banisters and then you let them dry and they have this really crazy smell.
It's called ginseng. So that's white and red one.
That's pretty hard to find
I've
fresh
never
ginseng.
see that much in fresh, but you can buy it in boxes. Oh yeah, so this is New Year's. This is rice cake.
Is this the right? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've seen these
I think
in a
they
lot of
make them
places.
here though.
And they make this is that, right?
So I think that's sweet. That's more like dessert-like. I guess all of this is sweet because it sticks together with sugar. So now we're going to go to a more general market.
More
So here you saw these ones before. They're like more specific. You have the dry one and you have the fish one. And here I guess you can find everything you need.
There's garlic like this.
Yeah.
Like you don't see that. It's like usually vac packed or.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you couldn't leave stuff outside like this in Europe.
Yeah.
Somebody would always take a pack.
Yeah. Somebody that's just like.
Yeah, but here
Walking by.
nobody steals anything.
Yeah.
We left all the stuff in the restaurant. Laptops, cameras.
You couldn't do that in Canada.
No, same
anywhere,
at home.
Even Belgium, yeah.
Let's go have a look inside.
These are huge.
It's now the season. Oh, in Asia it's now.
It's now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was weirded out about that as well.
That's weird. You just put your umbrella here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a little store for you don't have to carry it around.
Yeah, that's what the pair I was talking.
Why?
But they're all nice. Everything is always nice.
Sure.
Yeah, and also a big mushroom culture. At least like 5-6 mushrooms all over, you know.
That's the best. It's funny because in Canada they sell like cremini. Not even close. Like these are all so much higher quality.
Oh, this is another category of seaweed. That's like more wet seaweed. Red or served as a side dish. Yeah, and this market is pretty versatile. You can get a bunch of stuff all the time. Oh yeah, kind of different tofus as well. Like this is called sundubu.
What is it?
That's like so soft tofu. You actually just have an opening here.
And it just
Comes out. You just cut it and break it into your soup. Soft tofu, they have a stew with that called soft tofu stew, sundubu jjigae.
And it doesn't just break up into the soup?
No, mostly I'd say they cut it in half and just put a whole piece inside.
So is it like almost like cream? Like if you were to put cream in a soup or something? Oh.
Well, it's different than cream. It's still solid, but the moment you touch it with like a soft six, it just falls apart. Yeah. Oh, and also a big difference is the tenderloin of the pork.
Yeah.
That people don't like in Korea. So it's really cheap.
They don't like?
Yeah. Or I mean, they don't buy it really.
Oh, okay.
The most expensive of the pork is the tenderloin, and here's the cheapest one.
Yeah. The Canadians love the pieces with as little fat as possible,
really?
which is sad because sometimes it's like the best. Yeah. The lady that just passed there in the cart. It looks very similar to something in Canada. It was like a little cart where they would sell ice cream. It was just powered by wheels. It wasn't like electric like that.
Oh,
But,
I think they sell like yogurt and like milk products.
That's cool.
Pretty similar. No?
Yeah, I guess in a way. Yeah. So we're gonna get one of these.
Yeah, let's have a little
dessert.
Little dessert.
It's not very common to have dessert after a meal in Korea, eh?
No.
No.
But they have these specific dessert shops where you just go and have dessert.
But it's not typical to have dessert.
안녕하세요. 저기요 하나 주세요. 감사합니다. Yeah, I saw already one with 3 here.
Well, I guess we gotta try one of these.
Yeah, take the small ones. They're the nice one. They're also a little bit sweet.
Oh yeah?
It's a bit caramelized, yeah.
Sorry?
Should we just head back, make a little tasting? Side dishes and...
Sounds good to me, and a little dessert.
And a little dessert, yeah. So here, remember, these are the side dish, the banchan's we bought in the market. Yeah, that's like a salted sweet shrimp. That's like fish cake. That's pretty tasty. The thing is like sauteed vegetables, and then just let it cool down. Yeah, and then just cooked rice. Yeah, and you just take a kim leaf, put some rice inside, put a garnish inside, and that's it. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, that's like fishy, nice consistency. It's soft, it's a bit spicy.
Yeah, it's like very soft. It's nice with everything. I feel like alone it's like not much, but with everything it's nice. Just a. That's nice. Almost more texture to it. This one's like just like flaky. It almost
Yeah, and
like,
just dissolves in your mouth, which is nice, yeah. And you also can just eat it like just with rice, kim and bap.
Kimbap.
That's dope.
Yeah, I could just eat that. all day.
Try this one alone first. It's a bit sweet and chewy. Still salty. I like this one though. No? Not your thing?
It's like too much for me.
Oh really? Which flavor is too much?
It's like fishy.
Fishy? Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
Very salty though, man. It's like sitting in my mouth.
Yeah, I like to use it as seasoning also.
Yeah.
Like if your meat is, for example,
Assume this one's like the most underwhelming.
yeah, it's just vegetable and mushrooms and a bit.
Pumpkin.
Yeah, it freshens up next to the spicy and the salt.
Yeah. So you would normally eat this with like what we had.
Oh yeah, that's like the side dishes banchan. Obviously for these two you need rice. This one I could just eat it like that.
Yeah, exactly. Same here.
It's really fresh. So they also have two different words for rice. They have sal, it's raw rice, and bap is cooked rice.
Bap.
So everywhere you go, you have everything's connected to bap.
It's a good start with it.
Yeah, it's good. And it's also just $1. And you know you get always a nice bap. Even this one is,
Yeah, for
that's like home, for a home.
yeah.
Just put it 2
No,
minutes in
that's
the
fine.
microwave. This is really
Yeah.
nice.
And
Obviously they wash it, they soak it overnight, then they let it hang, and they blend it to a flour.
And then it just
That's called tok. They just steam the rice
Is there
flour.
something in it?
I'm not sure, but I don't think so. I think it's just straightforward.
was-
We can check.
I was sure there was something in it. What makes them the
No.
color?
Oh yeah. There is actually something inside.
There
I
is.
didn't know that.
All over.
I didn't know that. I don't even know what it is inside. It's pretty tasty though.
Is it different flavor to the color?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
So you need to eat it once,
Yeah, I'm not gonna be
But-
opening it again.
and then you cannot see how it looks inside.
Yeah.
It's like a spice meal. It comes close to like gingerbread.
But it's like, I thought it was gonna be way more like weird texture.
Yeah, so it's like nutmeg, star anise.
No, that's good though. I didn't expect that. Just because of the way they're shaped, it's almost like a dumpling. I looked at it initially, I thought maybe some sort of like sugary paste in it, but it ended up being liquid, which was a weird surprise. And that's why when I opened it,
It's very sweet though.
I knew it
It's
was.
nice to finish one or two.